You guys got your first win tonight. How are you feeling after the team's performance?
Good. I think the first 45 we were great. We were all over them, pressing all over the field, aggressive, creating chances. I think in the second half we let Phoenix, get in the game a little bit more. We struggled to keep the ball, but all good things when you come out on top and for a first game of the year at home, big win with the fans and everyone here. So it's a good start to the year.
You mentioned that second half as Phoenix had a lot more opportunities than they did in the first half. Do you feel like that's just the pressure that they put on you guys coming out of the locker room, especially after the first half? You'll have that quick start?
No, they press us the same way. I think it's just us. We need to stay focused and continue to play our game. I think we strayed a little bit away from just doing the simple things right, keeping the ball, not forcing things. I think we were eager to go and score the second and third goal, and maybe at times when we can put our foot on the ball and play a little bit and move them around the field. And when you give the ball up a few times in the midfield, pressure just continues to build, and that just resulted in some of the chances, but nothing that can't be fixed. And like I said, it was a good outing for the guys.
After you're at your second season here, so what did you notice from this match tonight and then the first match of last season? What differences did you notice?
I wouldn't say any differences. Both were fantastic. I mean, the fans are always going to be amazing. I think we have the best fans in the league. They're going to come out and support. I think the weather maybe kept a few people away, but the crowd that we had tonight and the support that we had, it's great to get a home win, first game of the year, and start the season on the front foot like we did last year.
So did it feel like we want to get Phoenix because they're the ones that gave us that first loss last season?
I mean, I don't care who we were playing against. First game of the year, home opener. We want to get a win. I mean, I think last year we did give them a soft win at the beginning of the year. So it's always nice to get a win, regardless of who we're playing against. But at the end of the day, it's 3 points on the board.
And last thing for me, something I noticed was, especially in that first half, you mentioned that back line looked strong, especially considering whenever they made a few runs after the Jorge's goal. But then that second half, there were some chances there where that ball could have gone in, and that ball was either cleared out or it was saved by one of your teammates there. So what does that tell you about the potential for the back line of defense this season?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great group. Mitch, Danny, and I playing a three-back, a new system, but you look at one of their bigger chances, near post header, flick on header, and it beats me, it beats Joey, and Danny saves it off the line. Huge, goal-saving play. Plays like that keep us in the game, and just continue to build our confidence. And Danny just came in 3 weeks ago, a month ago, so we're still getting our chemistry. Akeem coming in, again, new this season. So Nelson obviously has been with us, but we have Emil, we have other guys who can play on this in the back five, and so we're just continuing to build that chemistry. But to get a big result like this at home, albeit we would have liked the clean sheet, but still a big win nonetheless.
You alluded a few times in there to the importance of getting a win on opening night. From your experience in your career, how pivotal is that to get the win, and how does it maybe affect you when you don't get that win, when you do drop points?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, everyone's excited, coming off a long off season, and you go through preseason and everyone's just chomping at the bit to get on the field and kick someone else other than our teammates. So to go out and get the 3 points and see yourself top of the table, even though it's early in the season, gives us a confidence boost, and we just take that into the weeks ahead. But it's always good to start the season on the right foot.
And speaking of long off seasons, yours was unfortunately a little longer since injury kept you sidelined for the last few months last year. So how were you feeling in the lead up to this, this first official match, finally being back after that long away?
Yeah, 6 months, 15 days was the last time I played here at Toyota Field, and so it was huge for me. I mean, it was the longest break you could say in my career with an injury like that, and so I worked my ass off to get back here on the field and be strong and ready to go. So I mean, I couldn't have asked for anything more. My family's here, scoring the goal that ended up being the winner. It was special. So eager to keep that moving.
And also, today, right now there's uncertain times in the USL because of the collect CBA issues, and tonight y'all did the silent protest. So why was it important for you and the players to make that statement on the field?
Yeah, just to show that we're united as players, and we are, the whole group of players, all want the same things. We just want, livable wages, 12-month contracts, insurance, security, and the amount of joy that the fans have. We come out here and see the smile on their faces. We just love to play football, and we want to be able to do it in a way that we can support ourselves and our families. So we're not asking for much, and that's just a sign that we as players are united, and hopefully we can come to an agreement here soon.
Center back, striker, usually focus on defending. So what was going through your mind when you find yourself in that position in that second goal?
Yeah, well, we're playing this new formation now with three center backs. So me playing on the right side, I am a little bit higher up the field naturally. So and anytime I get the opportunity to make a play and continue my run forward, I'm going to keep going. And I might hear Carlos or one of the coaches screaming in the background saying, wait. But, I was gone, and Tuku just made a really good play. He loves to play the little 1-2. So knowing that, I kept my run going and, take a shot on goal. Anything can happen.
And as a father, score in front of your little girl, like, what is that feeling for you?
It's amazing. Honestly, seeing her grow and now being able to come out and actually see the game and cheer, it means everything, and she's a big reason why I'm doing this.
And Phoenix was they're attacking a lot, defensively. Like, how did y'all feel together as a team?
We felt good. There were a few moments where they created overloads, especially on my right side, that they gave us a little bit of trouble, but nothing that we couldn't solve and adapt. But the group is just so eager and aggressive to go and put pressure on the team, and I think we just work so well as a unit, fighting for second balls, tracking runners down, and just doing the little things right. So obviously first game of the year, so there's still a lot to improve, but it was a really good start from the tactical and formation standpoint.
How do you feel the first game, opening the game and winning, and fans and everything? Good night.
Yeah, a great night. I'm happy. Like I said, it's been 6 months since I stepped on the field, so to come out, get a win, get the goal, I couldn't ask for anything more. And to be here in front of the fans in San Antonio and to hear them cheering us on made it even more special. So yeah, I'm happy.